Hi Flosstube, it's Kim with Kim J Inspired. Hey, yay, it is March the 6th. I am so excited to be with you. We are shooting on our regular Saturday. We were planning on shooting on Friday. I'll tell you more about that. But first, let me say welcome. This is a channel about cross stitch and other crafts, if I haven't said that already. And we are so thankful that you spend a part of your Saturday with myself, my husband Steve, who is sitting right over there, who comes on at the end of every visit that we have with you. We love all of you. We love reading your comments. We're so thankful for your friendship and so thankful for all the friends that we have made. This is number 35. So Steve didn't start coming on to these probably for about the first 5 or 6. It was just me sitting there talking. I think it's a lot more fun when Steve comes on, but that's just me. You know, and I know that you guys enjoy seeing him as well. Again, thank you so much for spending time with us. If you like what you see, please subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below. We are getting close to a subscription milestone, and I have a really fun giveaway planned for that. It might actually even be an extra video instead of just on our regular Flosstube day. We'll see how it goes. I'm not really sure. I'm still planning. Guys, it's been a doozy of a week around our house. Lee has been sick. And oh, my mother's heart. It's like I've cried a lot, I've worried a lot over him, but it looks like it's the flu. It's not COVID. Steve and I have had COVID tests. We're all fine. So that has been kind of challenging for me. I had a fever and some headaches for a couple of weeks, but it didn't turn out to be anything. And it was a very slight fever, and it was just very rare. I think Steve was like 3 or 4 times when it was a little bit over what it should be. But I had a headache, but I haven't had headache in a long time. So anyway, that's been really tough. We were going down to see my nephew today. It is his 5th birthday. We were told to quarantine while we waited for tests, so we made the decision earlier in the week not to go down. And that was a very hard and painful decision to make. But we do want to say happy birthday to Hunter. Hope you enjoy your money, and we'll be bringing down the rest of your presents, hopefully in the next few weeks. My stepdaughter, Taryn, her birthday is also this weekend, so happy birthday to Taryn. Anyway, a lot of birthdays in March. My best friend's birthday is in March as well. It's coming up later on in the month, and I'll be doing a start, as I showed you last week. I'll be starting a cardinal pattern, which will go on my bird wall next week for her. Great day though for those of us who love cross stitch and patterns and all that. It is the beginning of Needlework Expo. I know all the shops are looking at all the offerings from the designers, and from the things I've seen, it's amazing. I'm just gonna be honest here. I know I buy a lot of stuff, all the people that I buy from. So let me tell you, I am trying to finish up some projects before I buy a lot of other stuff, because my stash is really huge. But there's things that I'm probably going to get probably pretty fast. We'll see. I will tell you what I have loved. The Moo the Merrier. Guys, those cow patterns are so cute, and there's some of them that have purple in them. You guys know I love purple. So I'm thinking I may have to immediately get a few of the Moo the Merrier patterns, and I'm thinking about doing a cow wall along with a bird wall. Heck, we just might as well have every kind of animal wall except a snake. Don't like snakes. But I think this is probably the first time Steve's heard that I might want to cross stitch a bunch of cows and hang them on a wall. He's grinning. I don't think he cares. He's looking at smart TVs. I think we're actually gonna get into this decade, or I guess the previous decade. We're trying to get a smart TV, mainly because Eddie Murphy's Coming to America 2 is coming out. Or it came out yesterday, or anyway, it's out. We want to watch that. So anyway, guys, I think that I've covered all the things I wanted to say at the beginning. And let's just get to the stitching, because that's why you're here. I didn't do that much. I worried a lot with Lee. We were getting tested. There was just a lot going on. In the household, I had laptop problems. That was extremely frustrating, because I felt without my laptop, I can't work. And it was kind of find out it was a virus and all kinds of crazy stuff. And eventually, my antiviral software seemed to catch up with it and got rid of it, but it was like I ran it like several times, and so now it's working fine. But I had attached an old keyboard because a lot of it was in the way I was keying, and that worked for a while, but it was really awkward, and trying to get through work with that old-fashioned keyboard and worried about having to buy, I don't want to have to buy another laptop. I'd much rather spend my money on cross-stitch patterns, fabrics, flosses, and needle minders. Let me say this right now. I have ordered some of the cutest needle minders off Etsy, and apparently according to my tracking, because do we not track those packages religiously? I know I do. So first thing I do is if I know I have packages coming, I'm going to get up and track them in the morning. So I know that they're coming today. I can see the mailman out there because this is where he comes. Our little mailboxes are over there. We're in an apartment, as you guys know. If I see the mailman, I am stopping this video and reshooting and going and getting those needle minders. But if you're watching this, then they didn't come, and you'll get to see them next week. I'm very excited because I have a Nancy Drew needle minder. Someone has made needle minders, and I forget the name of the vendor, but I'll have all that information for you when they come in. But they are little needle minders of Nancy Drew books. And the one that I remember the most from my childhood, and I read every single one of them, was The Hidden Staircase. And I purchased a little needle minder, little Nancy Drew needle minder. Steve's looking at me like, really? All right, now we're going to get to the stitching. I have a full finish. I bet you can guess what this is. Yay, I finally finished my March Country Cottage Needlework Sampler of the Month. Got a little glare here because this is glass. This is a frame, and I'm going to buy more of these from the Cheeky Sheep Wood Shop. They're on Etsy. I know a lot of you guys are buying your frames from there. I know Georgia Girl Stitching, I think. And also, I think that's who it was. But I do know Sarah James. Sarah's Stitches is, I also purchased her. And I had to, of course, do my little signature bow. I will be honest, Steve and I had a debate about the bow. Steve lost. I put the bow on. But I hate framing, guys. It took me forever, and I'm not going to show you the back. I will never show you the backs of my finishes. Sometimes I will, but never of my stitching, because sometimes it can be bad. Guys, I didn't think I would like this one, but when I started stitching it, that cute little rainbow, and guys, I don't know if you can see, I got some of those little French knots done. The others weren't so lucky, but these are French knots. These are really not like French knots, but they'll do. But I did get some of them, but I think it's cute. The good thing about this frame shop is they give you a little kind of, I don't know, you're able to put this up on like a mantle, which is where I've been wanting to put these. February, Steve, if you will hand me February, if you will remember, we're going to show you, in case you didn't remember February. I actually found the February frame. Robin, the birds are back. All those birds are back. Steve, you should go out and get a picture of those birds. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I did February's. I found this frame at Goodwill for 99 cents, for real. So, and also, yes, of course, the little bow up top. And it's not meant to stand up. So we had to put this one on our wall. But I'm going to be buying frames for all of these too. But I love these. January is stitched, but I have not fully finished January yet. And I have ordered April. Steve is blocking the light. Can you believe this? If you notice the big shadow, that was Steve. He got in the middle of the window. You know, and I said, hey, go get a picture of the birds. Shane, we're still trying to get him to get a picture of the birds. Shane is a friend of ours who was watching our video a few weeks ago. Just open the door. They're going to hear the noise. It's okay. This is hilarious, guys. I'm sorry. This is live, and this is real. Well, it's not live, but this is real live here. And if you don't get right up on those birds, you're not going to get them. The birds that we have out there, they're grackles, and I had to look them up. They're gorgeous. They are blackbirds, but they have a lot of bluish green shading that is around their neck area, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. So Steve's out there getting me a picture of them right now. Sorry, guys. We just have fun here. All right, guys. So that was my only finish. I actually finished stitching that this week, and we actually framed that also this week. So yes, just in case you've forgotten what it was because you're thinking about those birds too, here it is. March Country Cottage Needlework Sampler of the Month. And I have enjoyed stitching these. I'm stitching them all on 32 count vintage country mocha Belfast linen. Shocks me that I've been stitching so much on linen lately. A lot of fun. I have, now for what I have done, I have a start and I have a whip. So my start, I kind of started this a couple of weeks ago but didn't show it, and I haven't done much on it, guys. And I forgot to bring down my iPad. Actually, it's not an iPad, it is a Fire tablet. Anyway, this is He Is Risen, and I'm going to try to pull this out without showing you the chart. Yay, I did it. This is He Is Risen. This is by, gosh, I almost forgot. Hold on a second. Country Rustic Primitives. A lot of us are stitching this. I know Sarah is stitching this. We saw, Michelle McGraw is to blame for enabling all of us to purchase this, but it's beautiful and worth it. That fabric in the color picture, it is like a rustic kind of fabric, and it had a lot of browns in it. I have decided that I want to stitch mine with purple. This is all I have done on this right now. It's just I've started the H. My fabric is Lotus from Bee Stitch Me. It's 28 count even weave. I am using DMC 550 for the wording. My plan is to use DMC 553. There are two purple colors. I think they're down here where I could, my flosses sometimes get into a mess. That is not the color I want you to see. I've only done 35 of these, guys. You think I would be a little bit more prepared, right? Not. Yeah, these are just all pulling out. You see that? This is the 553 that I plan on possibly doing the cross in. And let me see. I know it has to be in here because I stitched it this morning. Y'all are gonna laugh. I don't care. I'm real. This is the 550. So these are the two DMC colors. They're just kind of in there. Then I'm planning on stitching this in on this purple. I may change the lighter purple. I want to see how it looks. Once I get to that point, I may change it to another color. Don't know what that's going to be yet. Anyway, I hope to have that done pretty soon, but I think it's a little bit more ambitious than I thought. So anyway, the one time I don't want the garbage can sitting right next to me. Long story. Last week I talked about having a focus piece every month, and that piece was going to be my piece on earth from Cottage Garden Samplings, but I decided to change that. And again, this is just the black and white picture. This is from Lindy Stitches. This is Alas, and Did My Savior Bleed? This is the first of two verses of this hymn that she has charted. This one came out last year. She has another one that came out this year. I'm doing both of them. If you can see here, she has a place for you to to personalize it. I'm personalizing this one for Steve. I will personalize the other one for me, and they'll be companion pieces. They're going to be stitched on the same fabric, but I probably will use different colors for the other one. By the way, I don't know if y'all saw Lindy Stitches on Instagram. She was so cute dancing with her cat. I love Stephanie. Stephanie Webb is the cutest. I really enjoyed, and I don't watch a lot of Instagram stories. I just happened to catch that one yesterday. Okay, guys, so this is being stitched on 32 count vintage smoky white linen with all of the called for colors. And I worked on this yesterday, and I was hoping to get through the top row of this, but I have a mistake, so we will be frogging. I do plan on working on this for an hour every day to make this kind of like, I'm stealing like Janet Jabber and all you guys who do the daily stitch idea. So this is where I am. This color is emerald green, and I think it is from, hold on one second. This is Classic Color Words Erin Go Emerald is what this is. And I have to frog it, but it is almost through. But that linen is gorgeous. I got this linen from Debbie Hamby at the Curryville Market. She's selling things locally. I went into her booth at Peacock Junction, saw this linen, knew I had to have it. If you can't, I don't know if you can see the modeling and just how gorgeous that is. So I'm stitching both of the verses on this linen, and there'll be companion pieces. One of them, as I said, I will personalize for Steve, and the other one I will personalize for me, and we'll hang out. They will be hanging on our wall. It's a plan of how to finish those. Okay, guys. Wow, as I said, I didn't do a lot. I don't have a whole lot of haul because it's all coming next week, guys. If you don't like haul, I totally understand. To be honest with you, I love haul because that's where I get enabled. With all the, my Flosstube friends, well, no, they're not my Flosstube friends. You're my enablers, too. You're my friends, but you also enable me. I did get my Bee Stitch Me Fabric of the Month. And I have another piece on the way because I won in Friday Night Fights last week. Woohoo! I can't wait to show you that. Just think, if you saw some of her fabrics, you know that they were all based on desserts. I loved it. So my Fabric of the Month, I'm in the Neutral Club. This is Sand Dollar. And let me... That's showing up pretty true to color. That's a really nice neutral. So I like it a lot. And I always get Lugana 28 count even weave. So I love it. Steve's going to put this back. Gosh, I hope I don't sneeze, guys. I hope I don't. I'm going to. Excuse me. That's the first time I've done that in 35. I don't know what is wrong with this. Or what is wrong with me. Or what is wrong with all this? Guys, you may notice, and one of the things too, I want to mention this, I'm wearing green all of March. I almost said October. What is wrong with me today? So I'm going to wear green all of March. And this is a dress that I would probably be putting away pretty soon. This is actually a dress. I almost gave this to Goodwill, but I just like it so much. It's very comfortable. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about plans before we get to our giveaway. I actually wrote down a lot of things, as I mentioned last month, projects I want to do so that hopefully I can move things along and get things finished. One of the things I didn't get to this week that will also get some love this weekend is this wonderful sampler that I'm doing for Steve. He's just not even realizing what this is. Heartfelt Sampling. This one is called Coffee Drinker's Confession. She has a series of these about coffee. This says, I don't have a problem with coffee. I have a problem without coffee. I'm going to be stitching on this on the 4th. That's Steve's birthday day. Every month, but I've missed it, so I missed the 4th because I was still trying to finish up my March sampler. So I'll be picking this up, trying to catch up on things this weekend. But I love stitching this. This is on 32 count. Picture This Plus Ren. I'm using all the call for colors, and I just think these colors are so pretty, and I love the way this fabric looks. This is just such an exciting little piece. So if you can see how far I am, we'll be picking that up for an hour or so. I will admit that it is hard to put down once you pick this piece up. I love Heartfelt Samplery. They're just becoming, of course, I love all the designers. They're not all mine. I love all the designers. This is a beautiful little coffee bag that says Let Love Brew. This is from Deborah at Joyful Stitching. This is also one of my newer bags from her that I had this project in. This is the cute little flamingos. I love flamingos. Long story there. Okay, guys, so let's talk about giveaways this week. We're going to give away, because it is Needlework Expo, I've got something planned. I don't know when we're going to hit 300. When we hit 300, I have something planned. But I was on the fence about what to do this week. Since it's Needlework Expo, so many shops that are on Etsy are going to be putting out new things. I thought, hey, I want to share the love. I just love to give to you guys and I love to enable you to enhance your stash as well. So I'm going to do a $25 Etsy. Steve's like, yeah, say it right. Etsy gift card today. What I want you to talk to me about. Here it is. There's no keyword there. I want to hear your comments on what you liked in Needlework Expo. Tell me which designers, which patterns, how did you feel about the Moo the Merrier? I'm not a cow person, so I didn't know how I would feel about it when they were talking about it. But then I started seeing all these cute. I think I showed you some. I showed Steve a couple of them last night. He just didn't know that I was thinking about doing a whole bunch of them. Little Stitch Girl has a really cute one with sunflowers. That's a must-have for me. It is adorable. So just tell me a little bit about what your plans are for Needlework Expo. If you're going to be like me, you're going to kind of hold back and make a list. Or if you're going to go ahead and buy. I have more things that I could do in my lifetime. And two, I have to get back to Stitching One Nation. I'm actually picking that up today. There's just so much going on. Okay. It's time. We are drawing for a gift certificate for a bag from Deborah at Joyful Stitching. I'll basically, if you win, I will just pass along. I'll connect you and Deborah together, much like I do with Maria when you win a gift card from Needle Art on Charts. Who, by the way, Needle Art on Charts is starting a Classic Colorworks Floss Club that I'm sure you're going to want to get in on. I want to build my Classic Colorworks stash. I plan on being in on it. I'm in her Weeks Dye Works Club. Every month she knocks it out of the park. So just a little note there. All right. Yeah, Steve's like, is it my time yet? Is it my time yet? My leg's gone to sleep. Guys, my leg always goes to sleep doing this. He's coming, he's shaking it up. So once again, this is for a gorgeous project bag. So, but you'll get to pick your choice. She's got so many cute choices. I've got another one on the way I'll be showing you next week. Can't wait to show you that one because it's just beautiful. So, hello, Steve.
Hi.
Hey. Anything you got to say?
No, let's just draw this.
He's just ready to get over. He's like, let's just get over with. All right, guys, we're drawing the name here. Here we go. Let's see who's won this beautiful bag. of your choice. Okay, he does these so tight. This is his job every week, is to do this. Who is this? Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, and I hope I put it right. I may have put a Mrs. instead of Mrs. All right, we're just covered up, Miss Bobbin Lacer. Hey, get in touch with me so I can get in touch with Deborah so that she can hook you up with your gorgeous, beautiful project bag. You will love them. I think, what?
Blocking my screen time.
Oh, I'm blocking. Whoa! Oh, I'm blocking your screen time. There we go. Love it. So, Mrs. Bobbin Lacer, please just get in touch with me. Yay. Congratulations. All right, I'm blocking his screen time. So, okay, now, what? You got something to say?
It's in my contract.
Oh, his contract. I was going to show you guys this. We decided we're going to be doing some renovations to give me more crafting space. I don't know if we're going to move anytime soon, so we're renovating some things in our kitchen. We decided to keep that sewing machine that's still sitting over there in that corner, by the way. I made this pillow. This is actually a hot glued pillow, but Steve was like, when'd you make that pillow? I'm like a year ago, 2 years ago? Been a while. I don't really want to do anything much except maybe make some pillows for my stitching so I could have maybe a dough bowl or just something to go on my tier trays, or to make little small decorative pillows for our different beds. So we decided to do some renovations. We haven't done them yet. We made this decision, 2 weeks ago? Well, yeah, we'll get to it at some point. All right, you got anything else to say?
Nope.
Nope. Let's just get done so we can move on with whatever it is we're going to do. And which today it's all stitching for me, guys. I'm going to have a stitchy day. I think we got a grocery pickup, don't we?
Yeah,
So,
among other things.
Yeah. So, I guess it's just another boring weekend for us. So, woohoo, it's not really boring. But we do want to say once again, happy birthday to Hunter. I know my sister Kathy watches, okay? So she can pass along happy birthday to Hunter, happy birthday to Taryn. And hey, if any of you guys, I know a couple of you guys are celebrating birthdays this month. I don't remember. But happy birthday to everybody celebrating in March. All right, we're rambling. We're going to get off here. Guys, we hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful stitching week. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.